Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. We're back here at Genesis of Freehold to check out this brand new 2025 Genesis GV70. Now, we saw Genesis release the design refresh 26 GV70 a while back at the LA Auto Show. But if you're in the market for a vehicle now, let's say your lease is coming up, or you don't want to wait for the 2026 to arrive at dealers, or you don't like that big LED screen that goes across the front of the newly redesigned Genesis products, and you want something a little bit more simpler and you want to save some money, maybe you would entertain buying a 2025. You let me know as we go through the vehicle, so let's dig in. Front end of this GV70 in Seville silver, full spread of LED lighting up front. Of course, these front end will be redesigned on the 26 GV70 to give it a more modern look, match the other redesigned Genesis products. But we do have functional side air curtains, the Genesis wings on the hood, the big opening on the grille, functionality in the grille, top and bottom. Now when we come around to our wheel and tire setup on this GV70, we're looking at a 19-inch machined aluminum alloy wheel, Genesis badge on the center cap. These wheels are wrapped in Michelin Primacy all-season tires, 235 on the width, a 55 series sidewall 19s, all four corners, all-wheel drive. Moving on out, there is the GV70 in the Seville silver with the matching gray on the wheels. Let me know what you think about it as we move on in closer. We're going to go with color match side view mirror caps, LED turn signals, color match front and rear door handles. Up top, roof spoiler coming off the top, color matched roof, aluminum on the roof rails, shark fin antenna, no sunroof. The rear end of this GV70, the roof spoiler coming off the top, the wiper down below on the glass, full spread of LED lighting across the back as well. The Genesis name right in the middle of the tailgate, GV70 on the left, all-wheel drive on the right, and then down below, a functional dual exhaust. Under the hood of this GV70, we have a 2.5-liter turbocharged inline four-cylinder engine, mated to an 8-speed automatic transmission, 300 horsepower, 311 pound-feet of torque, MPGs, 22 in the city, 28 on the highway, 24 combined. Before we get into the interior of this GV70, you're going to want to know, Mike, how much? Well, here we go. Base price for the 25 GV70 2.5 turbo all-wheel drive is $45,700. Now this vehicle's got a few options on it, which we'll check out when we go through the window sticker. But once we add those in, and a destination and delivery charge of $1,350 from the Genesis Montgomery, Alabama assembly plant, we have a total vehicle MSRP from the factory of $48,639. So let's check out the interior. Front door panel, we'll move on in. We're going to go black soft touch across the top. Then we're going to have some brushed aluminum into the chrome door handle and speaker cover. Again, nice soft armrest into our silver switchgear. Flat black around that. Down below, nice large door pocket. Standard audio system. Nice large dead pedal brake and accelerator with the carpeted floor mats in the vehicle at this time. We have a Genesis aluminum door sill plate to welcome you to the vehicle. Full power with lumbar for the driver, full power without lumbar for the front passenger. Black leatherette, light gray cross stitch, very plain, very understated, but it is looking very clean. Front passenger door panel, same action as the driver. It wraps right into the dash. We have soft touch, more of that brushed aluminum into the heat and air vents, more soft touch with the stitching, and then down below, nice large glove box. Infotainment system, you get a 14.5-inch low-profile Genesis infotainment system. This is not the new one, so we're looking at wired CarPlay, Android Auto, but it does have good pinch to zoom capability. It does have your dual window, dual pane action right there, looking good. Got Sirius XM going, got liquid metal, of course. And now as we come back, that's how we deal with it. Now, to work this, you can either touch the screen or you can come down, and here are your redundancies in silver below your dual climate. So if we want to go to map, there's our map. If we want to go to nav, we want to go to favorites, four-way hazards. Here's our radio. We can hit radio. As you can see, we have HD, AM, FM with Sirius XM right there. And then our maps are over there in the corner. So that looks good. We have your media setup where you can go ahead and get your radio going. You can go ahead and get your Bluetooth, USB music. You got your sounds of nature. There's your Android Auto, Apple CarPlay. And then you have your general setup down here that you can push. And that's going to take you through your vehicle settings, navigation settings, setting up your speakers, getting your driver profile set up, getting your Wi-Fi hotspot set up. We can go to vehicle, and then that's going to give us our drive modes, our active sound design, which is that exhaust noise that's pumped in. We're going to go ahead and put it on largest change. You can get your climate set up. You can get your seats set up. Get your seat warmers balanced in with your climate system. There's your lights, welcome light, head-up display, and that kind of thing. Not going to see ambient lighting because this is a base trim vehicle, liftgate, convenience features. So they got a lot. And then you have your regular home menu where you have all your widgets you can go into. Your connected services to hook up your vehicle with your smartphone, and nice swipeability across. No problem. You got 3 pages. It looks good. There's your home screen with your cityscape looking good. Or we can go back to map and we're good to go. Now, when you go to reverse, there you go. You get a nice large backup camera, nice and clear with trajectory. And you also have different views right here. If you need a different view, we can go back to park. And there you have it. Now, as we come down, 2 heat and air vents, push button start right here. We got some gloss black in and around your dual climate, so be careful. And we do have 3-stage heated seats for the driver and the front passenger, but no heated steering wheel. You would need, I believe, the sunroof package added to this in order to get a heated steering wheel, if my memory serves me right. If I'm off a little bit on that, please put it in the comments and clarify. Thank you very much. Now, as we move down further, we do have a wireless charging pad, and we got a couple of USBs. Now, these are A's, but we do have, you can buy an adapter if you have a C connector on your phone from Amazon for about $5 to get that straightened out. Here's our parking cameras, or excuse me, parking sensors, drive modes, which we'll check out when we go through the dash, parking cameras, volume, and then here is the dial that you can also work your infotainment screen with. Home, menu, that sort of thing. Down further, auto vehicle hold. Here is the dial to go through this 8-speed automatic transmission. Now we have 2 cup holders, all flat black with a trim ring. Here is the Genesis key fob right here, where you have lock, unlock, pop the trunk. You have remote start, panic button, and on the back, the Genesis wings. And of course, all of this is going to change in the 2026 GV70 because you'll get the latest and greatest infotainment system with that big 27-inch OLED that is going to double as your dash and as your infotainment system, like we saw in the GV80 or the G80 that we did recently. So a lot of this is going to change and get updated, some for the better, maybe some for the worse. You can let me know. As we come down further, we have a super soft armrest. We open it up, and we have a big area for storage and a 12-volt. The GV70 wheel, it is the older style wheel. Of course, this will be getting an update for the 2026 GV70, just like we saw the wheel update in the 25 GV80 and the 25 G80. It's a leather wrap wheel. They got the old style bar that goes across with the Genesis badge in the middle, silver on your switch gear, telephone, voice, commands, modes for your infotainment system, favorites, and volume. And then on the right, you got your adaptive cruise. Over here, we do have paddles to go up and down this 8-speed automatic manually. On the left stalk, we're going to have our headlight controls. And then on the right side, you're going to have your front and rear wiper. And then down over here on the left, you're going to have your engine auto stop start on or off, bright and dim the dash, hill descent control, traction control off, pop the trunk, electric parking brake, and we do have a manual tilting and telescoping wheel. Now, of course, like I mentioned earlier, the dash is going to get updated. So the 25 still has the older dash, which is partially analog, partially digital, with analog gauges for your speedometer and fuel level. And then everything else is digital. And if we take a look at our drive modes, that's what we get. Base trim action, we get a lot. We get snow, which you'll need in the winter if you live up north, eco, comfort, sport, and custom. And I think we'll go ahead and leave it in sport for today since we got clear sailing. And then if you do want to see additional information, you can go through additional information, and you do have pages that you can come down through in the middle, depending on what you want to see when you go down the road. So even though it's an older setup, it is easy to work and it's clear. Overhead console, if you want your LED dome lighting to come on and off when you open and close the door, this button right here remains pushed in with the orange light on. So when you open the door, lighting comes on, close the door, lighting will dim out. SOS button in case there's an emergency on the road. Genesis Connect, hook up the vehicle with your smartphone or talk to Genesis if you need directions to the movies or to a restaurant or something fun like that. And then we do have a spot for your shades right there. No roof to show you in this base trim, but we do have the frameless rear view mirror with HomeLink underneath and auto dim, and then our sun visor with vanity and an LED light. Does it slide? Yes, it does. In the back seats of this GV70, but first the rear door panel, same action as the front. Same use of materials, same vibe, so I like the consistency design front to back. Plus you get door sill plates on the back doors as well. I have the seat set for my driving position, so let's get on in. To get in, not bad. Not bad for a compact SUV. Plenty of room once I'm in for my head, shoulders, and knees at 5'11". We do have the leatherette. Then we're going to go with some plastic and a cargo net behind each front seat. Then in the back, you're going to have an area to slide your phone or to store some doodads, 2 heat and air vents, and 2 USB-As for connectivity. Back seats, same leatherette with the stitching, nice and soft, perforation. They feel good. And then we do have an armrest. Bring that down. Semi-soft, 2 cup holders. But overall, it's pretty comfortable back here in this smaller compact Genesis GV70. Getting into the tailgate area of this GV70, you can pop it from the key fob, you can pop it from the dash, you have a hands-free option, or you can come to the back, and at the base of the rear wiper, there's a button right here with the picture with the tailgate open. You just hit it. Beeps a couple of times. Nice electric assist on the way up, nice electric assist on the way down using this button. And now with the rear seats up, 28.92 cubic feet of cargo space in the back of this GV70. We do have the removable tonneau cover. We do have some extra cubbies. We do have a 12 volt right here for power and some tie downs on either side with LED lighting. Here's the first aid kit. And then underneath this area right here, you do have another smaller area for storage, as you can see right through here. And then to let the rear seats down, that's a piece of cake because you got levers right over here. You just have to pull the lever, down the seat goes, lever over here, pull the lever, down the seat goes. And now, with the rear seats down and that tonneau cover out, you're looking at 56.86 cubic feet of cargo space in the back of this GV70. Window sticker time, here we go. 2025 GV70 standard features. Options, the paint, and then some other things that were added. Total vehicle MSRP. MPG estimates. Safety ratings. Made by Genesis in Alabama. Let's take this baby out for a spin. All right, we're heading down the road in this 25 GV70, and right off the bat, great visibility out of all the glass, no problem. Good visibility out the rear window, blind spot monitoring, cross traffic alert, lane keep assist, pre-collision, all of that jazz in this GV70 for safety. I got really hot heated seats. These things, I'm going to turn it off now. These things get really warm really fast. So that's a good deal. Of course, you don't have the heated steering wheel like I mentioned earlier. You need to go ahead and get that sunroof package to get that. But we're at 48 grand, a little bit over 48 grand. So that adds about 3,000 to the price, just to give you an idea. We do have that active sound design on, but I got the larger screen. I got wired CarPlay, Android Auto. Would be nice to have wireless, but that's coming in the next generation. I got dual climate. I got USB connectivity. Even though they're A's, I can buy an adapter pretty inexpensively. I got a 12 volt in the back. So I got a lot of nice stuff in here. I got connectivity in the back, and you know what? It's very comfortable. It's very well damped. It feels good. We're in sport mode. It still feels fairly soft, fairly comfortable, fairly compliant on the road. The steering is nice and light, but tight and right, just the way you want it in an SUV. So I do like that. Just everything just feels really good. And you know what? It's quiet in here. You get a little road noise. You get a little outside noise, but it is quiet. I mean, it is a premium brand vehicle, so it's got to be fairly quiet, and it certainly is. Now, our turning radius in here, 18.86 feet. So that's pretty good for one of these SUVs, and it just gets right around, no problem. You know what? The paddles, nice shifts on the way up, nice shifts on the way down. The brakes feel good. Now we do have the pumped-in sound in here, so you got to give it, you know, be mindful of that. The real exhaust note is pretty muted, but very good response here in sport mode to these shifts up and down from this 8-speed automatic. Thing rattling around in the back are the crossbars that are in a cardboard box, just in case you were wondering what the deal is with that. But at the end of the day, we're going to go ahead and put this back in the normal, but at the end of the day, you let me know what you think. Do you go with the new GV70 when it comes out with the redesign? Now we're in comfort, everything is very soft. Do you go with the new GV70 redesign for the 26 model year? That was just seen at LA Auto Show. It's probably going to make the spring LA Auto Show runs in New York and Detroit. So does that mean you don't see it till probably August, September of 25? Probably. So do you want to wait for one of those and get the more modern look on the inside, the updated tech, the updated exterior look? Or if you're looking to buy now, do you go ahead and buy one of these 25s because you know the 26s are going to be more money than the 25s? Because if they're making updates and they're putting in new tech and they're doing a redesign, they got R&D dollars they need to recoup. So you know the price of the GV70 will go up in 26. So you let me know what you do. Or do you go to the competition? You go to Acura RDX. Do you go to Lexus RX? Do you go to Infiniti QX50, QX55? Let me know, put it in the comments, but I do want to thank Genesis of Freehold for allowing the channel access to this 2025 Genesis GV70 2.5 Turbo all-wheel drive in Seville Silver for a review today. I'd like to thank all of you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a like. Please also consider subscribing and turn on that notification bell so you never miss another Shabby's Rides video. And I'll see all of you on the rebound. Take care, everyone.